back to my channel. I have for you guys today my May favorites, and I'm going to start off with this palette that I absolutely fell in love with the first time I used it. I really didn't know what to expect from it, and that is my Coastal Scents Reveal 2 palette. This palette, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the shades. I'm just completely in love with it. And these are the colors right here, and I actually created this look that I'm wearing with this palette as well, and 90% of my looks came from this palette. So if you guys have not picked it up but you're looking for something that's berry tone and it's affordable, definitely pick this up. I'm even contemplating getting the revealed 1 and 3 to try them out. If you guys are interested in maybe me doing a review or something, let me know in the comments. But these berry tones, let me just show you them one more time. They are just beautiful, 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 and they are so pigmented. I mean, what else can I say about this palette? And I believe it's $19.95. I will have the link or whatever to it down in the description box. Now, the next palette I'm going to mention, you guys should not be surprised at all, because I actually love the creator, and it's the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. These shadows are just phenomenal. They are super pigmented, easy to blend out, and I actually used a color today here in my crease, but I have been wearing a lot. Let me grab something to point with. I have been wearing this quad right here in the middle a lot, and from this side I've been wearing this shade here and this shade here. I mean, you seriously can mix and match and do whatever you want with this, but this palette, I absolutely love it. I mean, let's look at those colors one more time. And I believe this palette is $46 and it's exclusive to Sephora. And you guys probably think it's a lot of money, but I can guarantee you will not be disappointed with this palette. There is a color in here for everybody. If you like your cool tones, you have them here. If you like your warm tones, you have them here. If you like the neutrals, you have them here as well. So you can easily make a day look, smoky eye look, and anything in between with this palette. So I absolutely love it, and I've been mixing and matching my Kat Von D with my Revealed 2 palette. So these are the 2 palettes that I've really been using like every single day that I have done my makeup. I've used those 2 palettes, so I highly recommend both of those palettes. Now, this is another thing that maybe I should even stop mentioning in my videos, because this has become a holy grail item, and it's the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour palette. I have been wearing the shade, I think it's called Subconscious, this shade right here, and alternating with this one, Shadow Play. Mostly been using this one to contour, and I actually have it on today. And this, what more can I say about it? And also, one new thing I've been doing with it is I was just using the contour. I wasn't even using the highlight shades really, but I've been using Lyric and Levitation under my eyes, and I actually like the combination. So I usually put this one on first, and then I put this one in the inner part of the eye right here, and it's been giving me a nice set to my concealer. So I've really been utilizing this palette a lot more. So if you guys want me to mention it next month, let me know, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be in my June favorites as well. So the next thing I'm going to mention to you guys is on my face as well as the blush that I'm wearing, and I absolutely love how this blush looks. Now the first time I saw this blush was on Stephanie's channel. I will have her name annotated here for the name of her channel. You guys should definitely be following her. She wore this many times in her tutorials, and I had it on my list for the longest time, and I told myself that I'm just going to buy all these items that I've had on my list for more than a year. And the blush I'm talking about is MAC's Sweet as Cocoa, and this is what that blush looks like. And it's just a beautiful like terracotta bronze shade. I mean, you can seriously see how it gives you like a nice sun-kissed glow. And one thing that I used to do before, back in my 20s when I was to do makeup, is I used to just wear a bronzer on my cheeks, and this reminds me of what I used to do without the contouring on a daily basis. And I think this blush is $22, and this is it right here. Absolutely love it. I highly recommend it for those of you who want to do a no fuss blush for the summertime. Definitely pick this up. You will not regret it. I have not been able to put it down. This is the only blush I've been wearing for the entire month. I haven't even tried to wear any other blush. It's just been MAC's Sweet as Cocoa. Definitely love it. Now, I'm sorry to mention this because this is a limited edition item. They do not sell this anymore, but it's just what I feel like I have been needing for this month. For the highlight, I'm wearing that on my face as well, and it's MAC's Fairly Precious, and this is what I have on my face. Now the only thing that I've put on that's to me is very similar is this. Let me grab that. Is this little sample that I got from TEMPTU, and this is it's called the SB Highlighter Champagne Shimmer, and it's this right here. I know it's really, really tiny. And I got this in a Birch box, and I'm just going to swatch it on the back of my hand so you guys can see the comparison. So these are the swatches. I didn't show you the swatch of the Sweetest Cocoa. So that's the Sweetest Cocoa. This is the MAC Fairly Precious, and this is that TEMPTU highlighter that I got. But you see how it gives you kind of like the same effect. I really loaded it up, so it probably is too much. But it's very similar to the MAC Fairly Precious. So if you don't have this, is what I'm trying to say, then definitely get this, because it gives you the same effect when you put on your face. And this is that blush that I mentioned, the Sweetest Cocoa. Hope you guys can see that right there. They're just so beautiful. So if you don't have Fairly Precious, then definitely try this TEMPTU liquid shimmer. I think it's a perfect match when you put it on. When I wear them both, I can't really tell the difference on my face. The next item that I have been wearing a lot, and I can see why this is becoming a cult classic, why it's always sold out in Sephora, and you guys probably know what I'm talking about, and it's the liquid lipstick from Kat Von D and Lolita. I'm wearing that today. I actually have a gloss on it just to really make it look glossier today, because this dries down to a matte. And I actually finally got the Lolita lipstick as well, and I have yet to wear it, but I did finally get it because it's always sold out. And this is just an amazing lip color. I'm going to just swatch it on the back of my hand so you guys can see it. And what I like about it is that it dries and it doesn't feel that's it right there. It doesn't feel hard on the lips. Like, my lips don't feel dry. I forget that it's there, and it will really last all day. Even when you eat and everything, it doesn't come off. So I definitely recommend this, and I believe these are $20. If I don't mention the prices of things, just check down the description box. I always put all the information down there. So the other lip combination that I have been liking a lot is from M Cosmetics, and this is the creamy lipstick in Posh, and this is the sample right here in the middle. And I have been putting on top of it, so I should say layering with it, is the Urban Decay LADYFLOWER Sheer Revolution lipstick. And I seriously need to pick up the full size. It's $22 because I have been like every day, where's the lipstick? I need it, I need it, I need it. Because I just really love to wear it with this or with my MAC Fashion Boost lip liner and just put it on top. I think it's like the best color to wear for the spring, summertime right now. Absolutely love it. I need to get that as soon as possible. So let's talk about mascaras. The two mascaras that I've really been using this month is this one from Stila, and it's the Mile High mascara. This mascara, I'm definitely going to repurchase it. I really like the wand. And I really like the formulation, because what I like about this is that it's a very black mascara, and also from the beginning it thickens up your lashes and it makes some look very full and long. And seriously, you don't have to wear false eyelashes when you put this mascara on. I really, really like that, because I honestly never used to wear false eyelashes until I started doing YouTube. And if I ever want to wear a makeup look, like, I really wish I hadn't run out of this, because it's already empty. The other mascara that I've been using, and I'm seriously going to get a full size of this, is the Laura Geller Glam Lash Dramatic Volumizing Mascara. This mascara surprised me. I've never used anything from Laura Geller, and I like how small the brush is, because I feel like that this is like the perfect size to really get those lower lashes, and it really elongates your upper lashes. And this kind of reminds me of my the other mascara that I really like is a drugstore one. It's one of my holy grail ones. It really reminds me when I put it on of the L'Oreal one, but it kind of like, if L'Oreal False Fibers Black Lacquer and Tarte, the purple one, the Lights Camera Lashes, if they had a baby, this is what they would come up with. So this is what I like about it. So it's like the best of both worlds. So if you like the L'Oreal False Fiber Black Lacquer Mascara and the Tarte one, definitely pick this up. You will not regret it. It gave me that look like if I had layered those two mascaras, so I really like it. So I'm definitely going to be purchasing the full size of this as well, and I got this in a Birch box. So the next thing that I brought back from my collection, which I really, really like, is the TATEIST gel eyeliner. This thing seriously is super black, and what I like about it is that it dries matte, and it also gives you some wiggle room, so that if you make a mistake, you can wipe it off and kind of go back and fill it in again. And I'm wearing this on my eyes today, and I absolutely love this gel eyeliner, and I will have my video link down below for those of you who haven't watched it. The next thing for face, I have to mention this, is my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This is the best gel for your brows ever. I tried to use something else, and I know it's $22 and it's pretty expensive, but this is gonna last me quite a while because I had the really small tube. It's like half this size, and that lasted me for like, I think it was 6 to 8 months. So imagine what this is going to be. This is going to be at least a year for me. And then I've just been using it in conjunction with the dark brown eyeliner. I don't know exactly if this would be like the Brow Wiz or the one that sharpens, but nonetheless, I love my Anastasia. I see why she's the brow queen. So if you're looking for something that's not going to budge and stay in place, definitely recommend any brow product from Anastasia. I also like the brunette duo that she has. I've used that off and on, so I alternate back and forth between the pencil and the brow powder, but I always use that brow gel. It's just amazing. I absolutely love it. The next thing I want to mention is the foundation I've been wearing this month, and it's from GIORGIO Armani, and this is the Luminous Silk in shade 5.5. Now this is the sample that I got in Sephora, and I seriously use the heck out of this thing, mixing it with all my foundations that I have, because I have so many foundations that I feel like I am not really paying attention to. But I don't know what it is about this foundation. This is what the full size looks like, and this is the shade 5.5. And this shade is too light for me, but the reason I picked it up because I want to mix it in with my other foundations that I found that are just for the summertime, so it can give me the right combination. So for instance, I've been mixing it with my Naked Skin one and my darker shade of my Benefit foundation. But the foundation that I've really been mixing it with this month is my BUXOM one, and this is the Sweet as Honey, and this is the Show Some Skin Weightless Foundation. I'm wearing it on my face today. I love the combination of the two. This foundation is pricey, but it makes your skin look flawless. And what I love about it is that it mixes well with other foundations formulations. So if you're looking for a foundation to help you to really use up the foundations that you have been ignoring, I definitely recommend you get this one. You will not regret it. I know it's a steep price of $62, but what I did was I returned a bunch of items to Sephora, and the credit that I had, I just said, you know what, I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm just gonna get it. And I got it in this shade because I tried 5.75 at the store, but I just felt like it wasn't going to be a shade that I could use all year, and I felt like with this one, I'm like, I could just mix it with the other ones like I mentioned, and I will be good to go. So definitely I've been loving that combination. So let's talk about the nail polish, the one nail polish that from the moment I got it, I put on my nails and I just kept reapplying, and this is China Glaze Boho Blues. I don't know what it was this month. I was into periwinkle blue nails, and berry tones on my face and bronze tones. That was the theme this month, and that's what I went with. So this nail polish is what I thought Essie's Bikini So Teeny was going to look like on my nails. That is a beautiful shade, by the way, but I really like this one more. If you guys have not picked it up, but you're looking for like the perfect periwinkle blue nail polish, definitely pick this up. You will not just be disappointed at all, in my opinion. The next thing I'm going to show you is the tool I've been using this whole month. Now, excuse that it's dirty because I just did my makeup today and my other one's dirty as well, and it's the Beauty Blender Pro. I have the black one. This thing is just, it reminds me of back in the day when I used to do my makeup and we used to use makeup wedges, because this is a new tool, but it's just amazing. It puts on your foundation flawlessly. It buffs it out better than any brush that I've ever used. The only other brush that I would say that comes in second is my Sigma brush, the flat top one, the 81. That's the only other brush that I would wear and say that it comes close to this one. So if you haven't tried the Beauty Blender, definitely give it a try. I recommend the black one. I haven't tried the pink one, but the Pro one, absolutely love it. And I got a 2-pack from Birchbox a while ago, and I'm so happy that I did because I absolutely love it. I've been using both of them for the entire month. So let's talk about skincare now, and the one item I'm going to mention, you guys should not be surprised because it's been talked about so much here on YouTube, and it is the Glam Glow. I absolutely love this mask. It really gets in there, it cleans everything, exfoliates. It's like everything you could possibly need. And when I first tried this, I was trying to remember what it reminded me of, and what it reminds me of back when I used to do Mary Kay back in the 90s, it was like 90 something. is their green mask. I don't know if they sell it anymore, but this is what it reminds me of. Definitely when I took it off, I'm like, oh my god, that's what it is. It reminds me of the green mask that I used to do for Mary Kay all the time. I used to love that mask. So this is the bottle that's $19, but you don't need a lot. It just spreads all over the place, and you can even do spot treatments. Like say if you want to just do it on your nose, just put it on your nose. But I can guarantee that your skin just looks like you took off 2 years when you do the mask. I absolutely love it. I think it's great, and I think everybody should try this out. The next thing I've been using for skincare is this Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleaner. My cloth is in my bathroom drying, but this thing is like almost empty, and I am so glad that Danny, hi Danny, from Miss Danny Jade, you guys should be following her. She sent this to me because I would have never known about this and I would have never used it. This has seriously changed how my skin feels, to the point, along in combination with this other item I'm going to show you, that I don't feel like I have to use my Clarisonic every single day, and I used to use it every single day. I mean, I still use it, but like if I skip a day, I don't feel like my skin is paying for it. So if you have dry skin, I really recommend this Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish. And I know that I don't know if it's exclusive to Birchbox, but I know you can get it from Birchbox, and I absolutely love it. And I'm definitely going to get, with my points that I've accumulated, I'm going to get the full size of this because this one is almost empty. Now, the next item I've been using, which I've mentioned before, and it's Dr. Dart Plus, the Derma Clear Micro Water. Let me know if you guys want me to do a review on this, but this stuff has seriously changed how my skin is, and I absolutely love it. And I take off my makeup with it, and I cleanse my face with it. It's just so multi-purpose, and I think anyone with any skin type can benefit from it, whether you have dry skin, combination skin, oily skin. I think that everyone should definitely give this a try. As you can see how much of it I already used. It is $32. It is expensive, but you know, one thing that I say that people should definitely invest in is skincare, because if your skin doesn't look good, it doesn't matter how flawless you think your makeup looks. If your skin looks bad, your makeup is gonna look bad, just in my opinion. So if you haven't tried the Derma Clear, definitely you should pick up a sample or go to Sephora and just test it out, even on the back of your hand, and you guys are gonna be like, where has this been all my life? I need to get this in my collection. Another thing that I have finally tried out, because I pulled this from my stuff that I got, and it's from Bliss, and this is the Micro Magic Spa Powered Microdermabrasion Treatment. This stuff is so gentle and so powerful at the same time. I got this in a Pop Sugar box, and let me tell you, this is phenomenal. It gets rid of that dry skin that I get here on my nose, on my cheeks. It really exfoliates my skin without it looking red afterwards. Because one thing that I noticed whenever I use these type of microdermabrasion things, like I used to really like the Mary Kay one, but I noticed that I've become very sensitive now when I can't use it anymore, because when I use it, it takes up all my skin, you know, all the dead cells, whatever, but then it leaves my skin looking like super red. And even using the serum afterwards, my skin still feels very dehydrated. But when I use this, it doesn't do that. It exfoliates everything, and it leaves my skin feeling super soft. And that's the other thing that I like about this, that this Derma Water, it leaves your skin feeling really hydrated as well. So the other thing that I've been using is my Emberlish. You guys can see I really love this product quite a bit. I go back and forth with it because I only use it when I feel like my skin needs that extra hydration, and I've noticed that I've been needing it a little bit more this month, and it's to blame because I haven't really been drinking as much water as I typically do. But this stuff is just amazing. I think that whether you have dry skin, combination oily skin, you can definitely use this. It's a really good product. I see why so many makeup artists really like this, to use this on their clients. That's what I'm trying to say. So we're going to talk about my non-beauty favorites, and I'm going to start off with the TV shows and the movies that I really watched this month. And the first one is going to be Grace and Frankie, and it's on Netflix. I literally watched the whole series in 2 days. I didn't finish it in one day because I started watching it later, and my twin sister Taryn, hi Taryn, she reminded me about the show because she asked me if I had watched it, and I said, oh no, I have it in my queue. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm gonna watch it. And I'm glad that she reminded me, because I watched it and I thought it was a great show. I love Lily Tomlin, and I love Jane Fonda. So if you haven't watched it, I definitely recommend it. I think it's a very funny show. So the next show I want to talk about is The Flash. This was a show that was recommended to me from Hulu, and I have to say I really liked it. I got completely caught up with it, and I can't wait till the next season to find out what's going to happen. That was such a big cliffhanger. If you guys haven't watched it, I'm not going to spoil it for you, don't worry about that. But if you like those type of like Marvel comics, Avengers type of thing, then you'll like The Flash. And they give it on the CW. And the other show that they recommended to me was Snooki and JWoww. I started watching the show when it first came out, season 1. I think I only got like 4 episodes in, but I had to stop watching it because it was interfering with the time I was putting my son to bed. But I got caught up and I really quite enjoyed watching the show. I think they're both very entertaining. Now, for the movie that I watched this month that I have to mention, I watched quite a few of movies, but the one that really made me laugh really hard, I don't know if you guys have watched it, and it's The Wedding Ringer with Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is hilarious. I think that every movie that he's been in, I have laughed so hard that my tears come out. So if you guys haven't watched The Wedding Ringer, you need to watch it. Go rent it. You will not be disappointed. I think it's hilarious. All right, so now I'm gonna mention my songs, my music that I've really been listening to this month a lot. And I have a playlist that I made on my phone called 80s Baby. And well, this is just the music that like I listen to a lot. Millie, hi Millie, she wanted to know like what kind of music I listen to, and I wish I could play it for you, but I can't because of copyright reasons. But the first song I'm going to mention is Can You Feel the Beat from Lisa Lisa and Cult Jam and Full Force. If you guys grew up in the 80s, early 90s, you know who I'm talking about. I mean it's freestyle. I mean, what can I say? It's Lisa Lisa. I love her. I still have my vinyl record. That should tell you how much I enjoy her music. And I used to sing it all the time, and my sisters used to tell me, you sound like a dead a dead cat, because I cannot sing, but that's not gonna stop me from singing. I used to really get into it, and I absolutely love that song. I was really listening to that song a lot. And the other song that I really was listening to a lot was Sapphire, Boy I've Been Told, the original extended version. I absolutely love this song. It's just amazing. And then the other song that I was listening to a lot is from Madonna, and it's Burning Up. I don't know what it was about that song. I just kept putting it on repeat, on repeat, and repeat. And last but not least, the other song that I was into a lot is Show Me from the CoverGirls. I was really hitting it hard with a lot of old school music, just going back, reminiscing, you know, back in the day when I was like my son's age, when he was, you know, he's 10 now, when I was 10, and the age of 13 when I was really into my music and all that stuff like that. So I was just, you know, going back and forth with that. And those are the songs that I really like listen to consistently over and over again. And when I listen to them, I just get chills because it just reminds me of that time when I was able to really dance and express myself that way. And I really do miss that. I mean, that's one thing that I wish that I could do, is really dance like I used to, because I was really good at like picking up choreography really quickly. I don't know if I mentioned this before, and one of the people that I loved to choreography was Paula Abdul. I mean, she was just the it person to go to if you wanted to have like a really good dance choreography in a video. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. So the last thing I want to show you guys is my case that I got from Kate Spade. They were having a sale, and I absolutely love it, and I got it for $11. Her cases are usually 40 bucks, but I absolutely love it. Her cases are really good quality. They don't break, and trust me, my son has dropped my phone more times than I care to mention, and I'm always afraid that it's gonna break, and I've just been lucky, and you know, it's in one piece, thank God. Okay everyone, so that's everything that I have for you today from my May favorites. I hope this video wasn't too long. Let me know if you guys still want me to always include the things that I have considered to be holy grail, or that I've mentioned like consistently through the month. I asked you guys that because I don't want to sound repetitive, and I don't want this video to be long, which I'm sure it already is. So let me know in the comments what was your favorite from the items that I showed, and also let me know what your May favorites were for the month of May. And I can't wait to read your comments, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.